What's next? Not only for Diablo Immortal, but for the entire Blizzard team. Today I have so many things to discuss with you regarding Diablo Immortal itself, the streams that we've been doing, and something that Blizzard has just teased that we're gonna look at in a moment together. On top of that, it's a brand new week inside of Diablo Immortal, and there are tons of things that we have to do to get a jump on all of the progress we need to make this week. We're gonna do it together. But first, I want to take a look at this announcement that Blizzard just made. For 35 years, Blizzard has been shaped by the worlds we build and the players who bring them to life. We've fought through World of Warcraft, battled in Diablo, played our cards in Hearthstone, and held the line in Overwatch. We've come a long way together, and now the next chapter begins. What is this next chapter? Over the next few weeks, each world will showcase what comes next. If these games mean something to you, we'd love to see you there. And they gave us a little bit of a sneak peek here, which we're gonna now look at together. All right, let's go. Taking us through the 35 years.
The forces of darkness have been soundly defeated.
Wow. This brings me back, boys. I don't know about you.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Diablo 2.
Everyone pours themselves into their craft. We're just a bunch of geeks.
To battle!
And now you dare enter my realm. One up, BlizzCon!
This is like a timeline on the table. I love it.
I'm warning you,
Still on the mobile right down there.
Never accept the world as it appears to be. Dare to see it for what it could be.
The craft that goes into these games, you cannot manufacture that kind of greatness.
Diablo
It's gotta
Immortal
still
down there,
come
I
from
think.
the human heart and the soul.
What?
Off we go.
And they left us there with a tease. Oh man, okay. A great relapse of history. The music in the background is something awesome. It makes you just kind of feel everything that they're trying to put down on the screen. It also probably demonetized my video, we'll see. But man, that just took me on a whole time lapse of the last 35 years. I hope that you enjoyed that as well. But what is next for Blizzard? They didn't give us anything here, but I can tell you what's next for me and a lot of things that are going on there. Now, first, I know a lot of you are massive Diablo Immortal fans, as am I. That does not discontinue. It's a start to a new week. You notice we have a green line on the bottom. I barely ever am under Server Paragon level. As of right now, Server Paragon is 1,260. I'm one level under it and just about to be beyond that. Keep in mind, there's a reason for this. If you take a look at my mail, I have 30 mail here of experience rewards. I'm just sitting on all experience. And I haven't claimed any of my Battle Pass rewards, and I've capped it out every single week. So we have tons of rewards here. I could claim all this, and I'd probably be 15 levels above Server Paragon, if not more. But I'm patient, and I want to save those experience rewards for the end of the Battle Pass season, when I'll be collecting in 16 or 17 days. All right. So what's going on though today in Diablo? You come over and you take a look at the events tab and you're like, okay, there's nothing new here. There's nothing for me to do. All clans on deck is literally the newest thing to do. But you would actually be wrong, because there are tons of things that you need to get done being the start of the week. Of course, many of you have to do your bounties and your dungeons, your typical daily activities, but there are many other things. So make sure you get your bounties done. As you can see, I did not do yesterday's bounties because I capped out on my experience and how much I could rewards I could earn, so I just saved them for today. You have to run 10 Terror Rifts this week. You can start today. You have to run 5 Vanguard between today and Wednesday, and then this will be reset so that you can do another 5 when Thursday comes along. Make sure that you get your Vanguard runs in. They are super easy and a great way for you to get not only experience, but also quick amounts of gear. You have to run your Heliquary. That has reset this morning. Make sure you do your 5 Heliquary runs tonight. Elder Rifts, Abyssal Verge, weekly gems. Make sure you're running Abyssal Verge. Do it early in the week so you can have an easier time finding a party. Of course, Battlegrounds as well. But those are some of the things, oh yeah, Challenge Diablo. Those are some of the things that I like to focus on. Abyssal Verge, Heliquary, Vanguard, and Terror Rifts. Those are the 4 things that aren't just standing out in front of you, pushing you to do, that give you some great rewards and that are going to give you some good progress inside of the game as well, as far as your gear and just your gems, etc. Make sure you're focusing on those things for those of you new players out there that maybe have been forgetting them. Now, because of all these things that I have to do, I'm actually thinking of doing them on stream tonight. Like I mentioned, ton of stuff that has to get done. Rather than maybe just doing them on my own on my mobile phone while I'm watching TV, maybe I'll do them with you guys this evening. If you want to see a live stream, let me know in the comment section below, and also let me know if you were in last night's stream, because last night we streamed Diablo 4 and had a good time doing it. I'm actually playing the Paladin. It was definitely more up my alley than playing Path of Exile 2. So this was something that was a lot of fun that will continue. Stay tuned for more evening live streams of Diablo 4. But as I mentioned, tonight is going to be focused around Diablo Immortal, making sure that we get a really good jump on our start to the week. Hopefully I do see you guys there, and I will be doing those events that I was just mentioning to you a few moments ago. Vanguard, Abyssal Verge, running some dungeons. Heliquary I'm probably going to have done already prior to the stream. Now, I have a comment that just came through that I want to share with you guys. This was from yesterday's video that I did with Indez. More on that in just a second. And we have Soulgun69640 saying, sounds good. Sounds to me like the new Warlock class, because yes, we were discussing the new Leaf class in Diablo Immortal, is going to be similar to Dungeons & Dragons Warlock, where you make a pact with a demon or eldritch god in order to gain powers. Sounds cool. Can't wait to play it. And yes, it is true. Indez and I did come together on my channel to bring out this video. New class info leaked in Diablo Immortal, basically talking about the new class and recapping the update. I bring this up because this is something that I really like to do. I like to get together with other creators in the space, specifically Indez, who's become a good friend of mine, and just talk about the state of the game, what's going on, what do we have to look forward to. We even talked a little bit about Diablo 4 and things inside of here, and it seems like you guys enjoy these types of videos. This is something I'm going to kind of bring back as a more regular thing in the form of an Immortal podcast. If you remember, I've done something called the Immortal Podcast on the channel now since before Diablo Immortal even came out. A platform on which we've done interviews with people that are even part of the development team, like someone else that's become a good friend of mine over the years, Wyatt Chang. This was 3 years ago when the game launched that we did this episode of the podcast. And as you can see, it was 25 episodes in. That was before I even knew Indez, and actually before Indez even started making content on YouTube. But this podcast has been around for a while, and it's time that we bring it back just in a casual form where we just start talking about what's going on inside of the community. And it will be done not as a live event, it'll be done as a recorded and then shared with you. Hope you guys look forward to those discussions with me, Indez, and me, and whoever else maybe in the industry that we want to talk to. And if you guys remember, I did let you know about this event that's going on the 30th of January. That's only 4 days. That's on Friday. We're going to be doing a tournament here on the Treasure Goblin server. No residents, no pets, max of 2 different classes per team with a secondary cap of 3,200. There is now a prize associated with this, and the winning team, every single player from the winning team is going to get themselves a $10 Battle.net gift card, so that you could put that towards whatever you want to put it towards inside of Diablo Immortal or any other game on Battle.net. There's also going to be a G10 carry for those of you that may want to have yourself carried through G10 to get those exclusive cosmetics. It's going to be done by Ezereth, Gwen, Moose, Ray, and just a nice opportunity for some of you to get through some content that you may not be able to get through on your own. Thanks to Gwen for setting all that up and making it possible. She'll be casting this whole event along with Ezereth and myself on Friday night. Hopefully you guys are all going to be there to be a part of it. But tonight, I mean, it's going to be a week of live streams tonight. Although there's not like a new massive event in the game, there's a lot of stuff that we have to do, and I think it's going to be fun to do it together. But really, guys, this was the highlight of today. The 35 years of Blizzard creating games that many of us love and grew up with. Let me know in the comments section below, what is your favorite Blizzard game that you've played over the last 35 years? Does it happen to be Diablo Immortal? Is it another Diablo title or something completely different from the Blizzard franchise? Let me know down below. Hopefully I see all of you come through tonight. I'll be going live around 10 p.m. Eastern time. I appreciate you guys along on this journey. I'll see you guys soon.